Call me old-fashioned, but I'm not the biggest fan of short-form content on the internet. The Reels format, Shorts format, whatever you want to call it, TikTok stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. And when it got added to YouTube, I was actually kind of initially a little excited about it because it was kind of a way for content creators to break out their videos in little segments to kind of serve as sort of summaries or quick advertisements for the full video. And I thought that was really interesting and kind of fun and a new way to interpret YouTube. That was until people realized that you could make pretty good money making shorts on YouTube and can even get monetized relatively easy through YouTube and producing shorts. And then people started producing channels that were just dedicated to shorts. And obviously the slopification began there. And I don't know about your feed, for whatever reason, I can't seem to shake this algorithm. These videos pop in no matter what I watch across all of my different YouTube accounts. I've noticed this when I go to shorts. I see these shorts in this format, right? It's some old boomer Facebook post full of misinformation, a little reply, and then some guy at the bottom staring directly into your soul. And the funny thing is, usually the reply that is to the Facebook account post that's at the top is the guy at the bottom. And the posts at the top are always, like I said, like this weird misinformation boomer engagement post thing where it's like, Muhammad Ali was once talking to an 11-year-old boy and said, "You could be the greatest too." That little boy ended up being Mark fricking Zuckerberg. And then the little reply down below is like, "This is so cool. Muhammad Ali is an amazing guy. He did this all the time." And again, the guy at the bottom just kind of sits there and stares and doesn't say anything, maybe moves a little bit or winks or something, but ultimately, this is the main format for this content I'm constantly seeing. They always have some like overly emotional music playing, even when the post or whatever they're supposedly reacting to isn't very emotional. There are two guys that are constantly on my feed in this genre of slap. The first is this Egdar guy. It's this very kind of British looking guy. I don't know if he's British, but his physiognomy checks British to me. He's got these like orange glasses and he's got these pursed DSLs that make me very uncomfortable. And he kind of just stares at the camera and tries to look sort of like inquisical and smart or whatever. He's usually wearing a suit or whatever. But these make me very uncomfortable, and I don't know why YouTube keeps giving me these. The other one that makes me incredibly uncomfortable is the Wholesome Gramps channel. It's usually this guy at the bottom. He's usually outside. Sometimes he's inside, and he's drinking like a root beer or something, or sometimes like a beer, and maybe he'll like look at the camera and get a thumbs up, but he's always kind of like shaking. I don't know why. I don't know if that's part of the engagement bait to like wonder about the health of this old man, but it feels very uncomfortable. It feels kind of forced, and I feel like there's just like some Gen Z kid forcing his grandfather to do this, and that concept makes me very uncomfortable to slop out your grandfather. And the newest development I've seen in this genre is not even recording a person at the bottom. It's making an AI video of people reacting at the bottom. Like I always see like these two, like it's usually an old man and a young person at an AI concert or whatever, and I see this one all the time, and it's usually them reacting to some kind of AI post about like Kurt Cobain or whatever. So it is literally like AI slopception where AI is reacting to an AI post, and it is, I don't know who's watching this, but people are engaging at like a ridiculous amount because these are getting pushed by the algorithm constantly. And what kind of floors me is I've always seen the YouTube audience as a more picky audience when it comes to content, but these reels, these shorts, I guess you should say, are so much worse than what you'll find on Instagram or even TikTok. And it just kind of floors me because usually I feel like YouTuber viewers in general are a little bit more picky. Like they're not going to give in to slop like this, but they do constantly. And it's something that you can't get away with on Instagram Reels because you'll just get flamed for being like boomer AI slop. But for some reason, it exists here on YouTube, and it's kind of concerning. I almost wonder if a lot of these channels are botting to push themselves into the algorithm and they get seen by people all the time, because it's so hard for me to believe that people are actually like engaging with this content at the levels these channels show that they are. It floors me. And I wonder if this stuff is going to be what gets nixed with YouTube's new AI policy. I know they're going against people that aren't using their voice. So like, for example, if my channel was just an AI voice over these videos, this video wouldn't be acceptable for monetization. But these videos where they have like an AI person reacting at the bottom of the shorts, I don't know if they're policy is going to be able to determine that that's AI slop and it shouldn't be monetized. And honestly, the worst part is I feel like I can't get these off my feed. No matter how much I say I'm not interested in this comment, or I don't watch them, or I swipe past right away, they keep popping up in my feed and I don't know why. And I don't know why the algorithm treats them such that they need to be like lifted high above all the other content. For whatever reason, these get a pass and nobody else's content does. I don't mean any ill will for any of the people making these, especially the people that are actually showing their face. I just wish they would display a little bit more personality or do something interesting, because it is YouTube. It's not, SlopTube yet. It's kind of getting there, but anyway, I just think that they should emote something or say something or add context or do something, do a dance maybe. Not just like drink the root beer and give the thumbs up. And Reels content can be done well. Like I said, I keep switching them interchangeably. I keep calling shorts Reels and Reels shorts or what. I don't know. Instagram Reels does a pretty good job of the short form, like getting you what you actually want to see and stuff that is actually like that people are putting like time and effort to, or making memes, or making interesting commentary instead of just like slopping it out. And I don't know if YouTube can get on that bandwagon or whatever algorithm they're using, but they need to implement it, because the YouTube Shorts algorithm is like broken. Like I said, sometimes I get a lot of good stuff through the Shorts algorithm from my channels that I actually view regularly, but then it is bookended by these Egdar videos, and I'm just like, why do I have to subject myself to this? But anyway, this has just been kind of like a weird quick rant video. I normally don't make videos like this, but I just noticed something and I had to make this video. I felt inspired by what I was seeing on my algorithm, and I wanted to make a video about it. But let me know down below, have you guys seen these videos all over your Shorts feed? Is your Shorts feed normal? Do you see like actually good content, or are you constantly seeing stuff like Egdar and all of like this AI slop reaction reels to Facebook memes? Because that's all I seem to get every other reel, or I keep calling them reels. I can't stop it, man. My brain doesn't work. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you think YouTube should do something about this? Should they, implement better strategies? Should they tweak the algorithm? What do you think should they do going forward? I'm kind of rambling now because that's the end of the video time. And so if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you didn't like this video, this is very important. All my subscribers know this is how I end every video. Make sure you leave a dislike. It hurts me very badly, and I cry all night long looking at that dislike. And also make sure you leave a hate comment. This week's video, it's going to need to be a minimum of 450 words, all right? So make sure you guys are really putting the paragraphs down there, and make sure you reply to 3 other comments as well if you want to get full credit for your hate. So do that down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.